right up. Okay, so here's the next video. Take a deep breath in, ribs are down, and another one, knees slightly soft, and bring your roll your arms back, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and the other way, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Rolling it down, one vertebra at a time. Breathe in, breathe out, bringing it up. I want you really to concentrate on your breathing. And breathe out. And breathe in. And 2 more times. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Nice and relaxed. And go down, belly button in. Gaining length every single time you're coming down and bringing it up. And I want you to take your feet out like a ballerina and bringing it up. Why we're doing that is because I can engage your bum at the same time, as if you're going forward. We've done that yesterday here. And 4, and 5, and 6. We are the 2 right ballerinas, the 2 of us. And 8, and 9, and 10. 5 more. 5, and 4, as high as you can, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stand on one leg, if you can, stay there, otherwise hold onto something. Alright, and it's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. It's a ballet class today. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. So it's all your hip mobility. And 10. Other way. And balance. Zip it up. And 1. Internal rotation. External rotation. Internal. External. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And I'm not stuck. And 10. Right, beautiful. Okay, bring it up onto the side. Or knee up. I have no balance today. Let's just face that. And bringing it out, bringing it in. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. Woo. And 10. Other side. I don't know where my balance has gone. I was probably not good to sit on 2 sets of spongy mats. Okay, maybe go back. And out. And out. That's better. And 2. 3. Which reminds me I was supposed to look for your mats. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. and 10, and heels together, and 1, it's a small bend, and zip it up, and zip it up, 3, and 4, and 5, nice strong body, lengthen, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Bring one arm out, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, the right foot leads, and 6, and 7, and 8, and the left foot is turned out, 9, and 10 to go, and 1, and 2, and 3, core and bum have to work, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Other arm out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And arms down. And we're going to go onto the floor. And head down. And lifting it up. And 1. And a tilt. And down. And a lift as high as you can. And a tilt. And a lift. That's 2. And a tilt. And a lift. Concentrate on your abdominals when you're tilting that they're actually crunching. And a lift. And a tilt. And a lift. 5 to go. And a tilt. And a lift. And a tilt. And a lift. And a tilt. And a lift. 2 more sets. And a tilt. And a lift. And a tilt. And a lift. And keeping the one leg bent, taking the right leg up, pointing it and turning it out. Dropping it as much as you can, right? Originally it is supposed to be there, and small circuits. If you need to be there, then that's where it is in the moment, right? That leg stays stable. You need to control it with your transverse abdominis and your internal and external obliques. So 10 that way, and then 10 the other way. And 2, and 3, and 4. If you find it hard to relax your shoulders, turn your hands up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. It's probably going to be sore here and lengthwise through your quads. So I want you now to bring it in. Taking the leg and pushing the knee back, but being aware that when you're pushing that knee back, that you're not raising up that hip. See, I demonstrated it now and went straight into my back, right up in the back where you say. So, it's not good. So you have to always find that symmetry in your hips. So, bring it, push it back, just to give it a bit of a stretch. We're going to bring that leg down and bring the other leg up. We're lengthening through it and we're turning it out. Dropping it where you find you need it. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right. Bringing it in. Bringing the leg over and pushing it back. Be aware that your hips are in symmetry. Beautiful. Well done. Right. Okay. We're going to keep the legs where they are, in alignment. Knee, hip bones, shoulders, second and third toe. That's on both sides like a railway track. And hands behind the head. And you're going to bring it up. And looking through your knees. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Hold it up for 10, 9. Tuck your woman. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rolling it down. Right. Take the legs out. Bring the arms above the head. And stretch. Now you have to decide. I have, as you can see, quite an amazing arch now, and I'm flaring my ribs. Just because I feel I need to get that arch in to get the stretch into my stomach. That might not be nice for your back. So then you have to imprint more and trying to keep the ribs down. Which means you're not getting the same stretch out because you're engaging your abdominals. But the most important thing is to protect your back in the moment. Right, so we're going to bring the arms around and only keeping the up and bringing the right arm up. Bringing the left arm up. We're starting from there. And down. And 2. And 3. The reason we're starting from there, that I want you not to get into your hip flexors too much. So you're only going to go as far down as your stomach can hold it, and your hip flexors, no, I was don't kicking in, aren't kicking in. And bend the knee, sliding it down. Other side, we're bringing both arms up, bringing it down, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Bringing it in and bringing it down. Right, take the feet together. Relax your upper body, I don't want anything happening there. Apart from that, I want to push your ribs down and engage your abdominals. I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, fill the lungs, and breathe out, engaging your abdominals. Breathe in, fill the lungs, and push those ribs down, engaging your abdominals. Another 6. 5. 5 to go. And breathe. Widen the feeling. You have an elastic between your hip bones, and you need to pull it apart that way. Your belly button in and crunching that way as well, sort of from that and that and that. So it's like really four-dimensional. And four-dimensional crunching, it's a new term. And 5, I have no idea. 3, 2, and 1. I want you to point your toes, flex your toes. Keep the stomach tight. Point the toes, flex the toes. Point the toes, flex the toes. One more time. Point the toes, flex the toes. Watch that. Now, keep the stomach tight. I'm just going to go through our feet. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Keep the heels together. Roll out, in, and 2, and in, and 3, and in. So baby V and out, and baby V. So it's going to look like that. Out and in, and out. So you're engaging your VMO here and your inner thighs, but not deep in your groin. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. I want you to roll onto your side. Take a pillow or the ball or your arm, whatever is necessary to keep you in that alignment so that your spine is in alignment with your neck. You have to think first. Right, so bring the legs slightly forward and now push the upper leg a little bit further down so that those two hip bones are on top of each other. Because you want to keep this house for the mouse underneath your waist. Because if you don't, and you're going to collapse into it, the hip is staying here, the top one, the bottom is staying slightly forward, and you're lying on the floor. There's no room there for your hand. And none of the muscles in your stomach are engaged. Okay, so lengthen it, and bring it up. Only as high as you can, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Can we do 10 more? And 10. If not, stop the video and stretch. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Right, keep it there. And open, close. Can you see my feet? So roll on the heel, up and down, up and down, and 3, and 4, and 5. So that's the inside of the knee, a little bit the inside of the side of your chin. And what happened to my headphones? And 9, and 10. Right, put your hand in the front, and can you bring the knee up? And can you bring it down? And 2, just for 10. And 3. Where's your belly button? And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. All right. Bring it over. Bring your knees in. Help with a hand. Over the side, you're going to come up. Into a slight banana shape again. Lengthening through your top leg. Belly button in. And 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8, 9, 10 more, and 10, and 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Right, open your feet, close, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Right, bring it in. 1, and 2, and 3. You can put your hand in the front if you need the support. Second thought, you do put your hand in the front. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Well done. Good job. Lie back on your back. If you have a sliding mat, otherwise take your feet off the mat, and I want you just to slide out, bring it in. Slide out, bring it in. Ribs are engaged. I have to remind myself about that. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. We're going to do 10 pelvic tilts, and then we finish off. And 1, and 2. Get that mobility through the spine. So if you can give it a little bit of an arch, do so. As soon as it's painful, you move to 4. And 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Right. Hug one knee in. Straighten it as much as you can. Bring it down. Hug the other knee in. Straighten it as much as you can. Bring it down. Over the side. Get up. Bring your legs out. Slide forward where you can go. Right? Where's your stretch for your inner thighs, as you were saying yesterday? So I want you to do that. And bring it in. Keep the legs wherever you're comfortable. Bring the hand back. Relax your neck. And change. Hand back. Relax your neck. And there you are. Have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye. Bye.